Hi, ovarian cancer is one of the silent killers of women around the world. Welcome to Teal Wings, a show that will help spread the message to women across the world. My name is Jelani Franken and I've got with me today Miss Teen Universe 2015, Gabbi Guihot. Is that how you pronounce it, Gabbi Guihot?
Yeah.
Welcome, Gabbi. How are you doing?
I'm really well. I'm excited to be here. Yeah.
Wonderful. So tell me about your journey as Miss Teen Universe.
Well, it hasn't been going on very long now, but it has been a roller coaster of excitement. I've been to many appearances and met many new people. It's a very exciting and fulfilling experience, supporting and raising awareness and funds for ovarian cancer.
Oh, that's wonderful. So how did you get involved in ovarian cancer?
It really started when I signed up for MA Quest. I really attached to the idea of Teal Wings of Hope, and it has just grew from there, I guess.
Okay, so for the audience who maybe might not know, Teal Wings supports ovarian cancer, as I said before, and teal is the colour of ovarian cancer. That's why Gabbi's wearing the beautiful teal ribbon. So tell me, what have you learned through your journey? What are the symptoms and the signs that you find stands out to you?
Well, I find a very easy way to remember the symptoms is Teal the beat, which is tell every amazing lady the beat, which is bloating, eating a little bit, feeling full, abdominal pain, and trouble urinating.
Okay.
And I find Teal the beat as a really easy and simple way to remember the symptoms of ovarian cancer.
Oh yeah, because it is a bit hard to remember because I think there's much more than 4.
Yeah.
So, and they are not very out there. They're quite normal kind of things I've noticed as well through my working with ovarian cancer. And people sometimes forget that, you know, those are things that actually need to be worried about.
Yeah.
Isn't it? And then they just think it's a normal, whatever, backache.
Yeah.
So, do you know what the risk factors are?
Some risk factors include age. So if you are over the age of 50, you most likely is 80%, I'm pretty sure. But the other 20% is young women. And not many people think that they are going to get it at such a young age, but you really can. And another risk factor is genetics.
Yeah.
So your family history, smoking, if you're a smoker, or you're overweight or have a high-fat diet, you're also at risk of getting ovarian cancer. And if you are contraceptives, and I think it's something else.
Well, there's a lot of risk factors and there's a lot of symptoms. But you were very young. You were only 14 years old.
Yeah. And
you probably never ever thought of ovarian cancer before or how it would affect you or anything like that.
Yeah, really when I started with MA Quest, I had no idea anything about ovarian cancer, but I have learnt quite a lot about it. And I personally thought that I would never ever experience any kind of cancer in my life, and I haven't yet, but I definitely know now that I definitely know that it can affect everyone.
Yeah, and I guess with ovarian cancer, because it is, you know, people only find it out at a later stage, as you said before, you really need to be educated before, from a young age.
Yes.
And a little birdie told me that you have a plan on educating younger girls. Tell us about that.
Well, I'm planning on educating every young lady in my school and in my dance school about ovarian cancer, because if you start out from a young age learning about ovarian cancer and you know all there is, then you really do have a chance of fighting and surviving it, because it's 1 in 75 women who are diagnosed with cancer and 1 in 4 who die from ovarian cancer.
Wow, that's pretty scary.
Yeah.
And so what does your friends think about this? Are they getting on board? What is the general feel?
Well, all my friends are very supportive with everything I do. I have competed in many other pageants before Miss Teen Universe, and they always support me in whatever journey I take and whatever step I'm going for. And they really do understand what it is I'm sort of supporting and raising awareness for. And they always come to every event I do.
Oh, that's great.
They're really supportive with everything.
Okay, so do you find, as I said before, younger people don't really probably know or even care about things like cancer? Do you find that by you being involved with young people, because you're a young person, and being involved with ovarian cancer, that it's more, other people are more inclined to get involved and listen? Are they open to learning, or do they just really don't care?
Well, I think that as a young person and speaking to young people, that I really do have an advantage over sort of older, not really older, but middle-aged sort of ladies.
Yeah.
And it really gives me a more understanding of how to like speak to them and how to get something across and like get the message across to them compared to other people, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so did you come across in your journey across anyone who's had ovarian cancer or whose family members had ovarian cancer?
Well, most people who are involved with ovarian cancer have experienced in some way. I've not met, but I've heard a story about a 2-year-old girl who has had ovarian cancer.
You are kidding me.
Yeah.
That's very sad.
Yeah, she's such a young age. She's only 2 years old. No one would think that you would get ovarian cancer.
No.
Yeah.
That's sad. It just shows you that, you know, there's no limits. You just need to be educated. You need to know what the symptoms are. I mean, not that the little 2-year-old would be able to say, I have these symptoms.
Yeah.
But, you know, if the parents know and the doctors know, then obviously it will make a difference.
Yes.
And how about your family? Are they getting behind you as well?
They always support me with everything I do. If it's swimming, dancing, modelling, pageantry, school, they always are there to help me if I fall.
Give you a nudge.
Yeah. They're a really good family, I feel. They're always there to speak to and always there to sort of nudge me, I guess, as well.
Yeah.
And they always point me in the right direction as well.
Okay, so you're a pretty good role model for other girls. You know, you're very creative. You dance. Do you sing?
No.
You don't sing. Okay, you dance. You do modelling. You do the charity work. Do you find that doing the charity work and specifically ovarian cancer work, does it enrich what you're doing? Does it add something to your life? Once I've started doing charity work, I can't stop doing it now. It's like an addiction. As soon as I stop doing it, I feel like something is missing. Just gives me some purpose of self.
You always want to do more.
Yeah, you want to do more. And that kind of gets a bit crazy sometimes because you really can't do everything. You got to draw the line. You got to put some limits. But yeah, you just want to keep doing more.
Well, I've always sort of like tried to do my best with everything I've done. And charity work, I always feel that there's like more you can do and more you can sort of put in and I guess like raise awareness and everything. You can always do more.
Yeah, that's true. There's so many charities out there as well to support. So let's run through the symptoms again. So there's bloating.
Yeah.
Backache. Back pain.
Yeah.
Pelvic pain. And then urinating frequently.
Yes.
And if you're feeling full even though you haven't eaten a lot.
Yes.
That's not me. I can always eat more. What else is there?
Abdominal pain.
Abdominal pain. I might have said that.
Yeah,
Okay, but those are the main ones.
Yes.
But there's like a long list of other things as well. So people should just go and Google it. Or go to the Ovarian Cancer website or tealwingsofhope.com.au. What are the risk factors? Pregnancy. If you have children, you are less likely. If you're on the contraceptive tablets or whatever, then you are less likely also.
Yes.
If you have a healthy lifestyle, so no smoking, healthy diet, low fat, that will be better.
Yes.
What else is there? What did I forget?
Well, you really have to look into your family history and see if anyone has ever got ovarian cancer. And I'm pretty sure it's like BRCA1 or BRCA2 or something like that. And that is what causes, if there's like a default in one of them, that is what causes cancers.
Because I know you can also, like with breast cancer, you can, if you know it's in your family, you have the choice of removing your ovaries, and then that will stop it as well. So I wonder how many young people, or any people, would want to do that. It will be interesting to find out what statistic that is. So as we've said, it's really important to get, to listen to your body, to know what the symptoms are so that you can identify it in yourself and also in your family and your friends and everyone out there. But, to go and get checked out when you need to. I know they test with blood tests and all kinds of things, but do you know what is the treatment that people, when they find out it's not good news?
Well, they usually do a mix of surgery and chemotherapy, but in some cases there can also be radiotherapy, and that just really depends on the stage and type of cancer, ovarian cancer, that you unfortunately have. Okay.
So tell me, when you're dealing with young people and you're spreading the word of ovarian cancer, what do you find, what approach do you take on them that they're most susceptible to?
Well, you really don't want to scare people into it. You just want to sort of, feed the knowledge that there is, that you have, into them and sort of spread it that way, compared to, shouting out all these
You're
facts.
You're going to die!
You don't want,
Okay, so just getting the message across subtly by doing things and making sure that they hear what you're saying, but not like, excuse me, at school, excuse me. Did you know? Do you mean not like that, just more subtly? Okay. And how about the teachers? Do they know what you're doing?
My dance school is very supportive. They put up what I'm doing on their Facebook page, and every teacher has come up to me and said that I'm doing a good thing and that I am moving in the right direction and that I'm really supporting ovarian cancer.
That's great. That's such good feedback to get from, people you look up to, and knowing that you're doing something good. As we said before, it's very satisfying, and you're doing something for other people, educating young people, not just young people, because, even though you're young, you still have a lot of older people, like myself, looking up to you. So that's all wonderful. And we want to thank you on behalf of Teal Wings of Hope for everything that you're doing, and spreading the message and, just being a great ambassador. So there's an interesting fact that I want to share with you today that I found out, and I think this is amazing. It's not on the market yet, but it's a kind of like it's a breathalyzer, but like an asthma pump. And you just breathe into it, and you can actually detect early stages of ovarian cancer. So that's pretty cool. It's 82% accurate. And it's been discovered by someone in Israel. They've been working on it. So it's good that there's so many new technologies coming out, and I think there is some hope for the world out there in terms of, medical advances. So, as I said, it's not on the market, but it's definitely something to keep an eye out for.
That is amazing.
Yeah. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode. If you want to know anything else, go to tealwingsofhope.com.au. Bye-bye.